Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Mang Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Zhengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dupton Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, Padma Kumara. Sumu, Tanzhen Katso, Tutan City, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma lecturers, Dharma assistants, temple directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, how do you do?
Aisteru. Hola amigo. Que quiero mucho. Soy Chiba. Kimoji. Jumi. Yabi. Philippines. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. First, I would like to announce for next Sunday, May 30th at 3 p.m. There would be the wish-fulfilling jewel of the white robe master Homa fire offering ceremony. So the Chintamani, or the wish-fulfilling jewel, white robe master, so the mudra of the Bodhisattva holding the wish-fulfilling jewel, and her mantra, wow, very long. I used to chant it Tanjita.
Om. 接至手哈，这是白衣大士神咒。
Is this the divine mantra for the white robe master? Or Avalokitesvara? The wish-fulfilling money jewel can fulfill people's wishes. So that your wishes will be fulfilled. She's holding a money jewel.
那5月就没有。
May 30th. So May is almost gone.
时间过得很快。
It passes so fast.
那么如意宝珠，同样的跟大家讲，
So Chintamani Pandaravana Avalokiteswara.
如果不要如意的，
So if you don't
不
want
用如意。
things to go according to your wishes, then you don't have to become primary supplicants.
上人喜欢讲一句话，
So people like to say, Tibetans like to say, chastity.
就是吉祥如意。
That means auspicious
就是吉祥。
and
对对，
according to your wishes. Tasi, auspicious. Tere, all wishes fulfilled.
这是祝福的啊，这尊观音可以祝福你。
So that's for well wishes. This Avalokitesvara Kuan Yin
做莲花童子护摩，
will wish you well. And today we perform Padma Kumara Homa.
蛮重。
When I lifted, it was heavy.
对呀、
Right.
莲花童子你都不煮起来，
If you don't
还煮起。
become primary supplicants for Padma Kumara, then what would you want to become primary supplicants for? That's the root, the most
根本上
fundamental, the root guru.
根本上师你都不煮起来，
And if you don't become
一样。
primary supplicants for your root guru, then you miss one of the 3 roots.
最好的就是因为根本上师。
So the best thing is because the root guru absorbed all of the 3 jewels, the Buddha jewel,
法宝、
the Dharma
圣
jewel,
宝，
and the Sangha jewel. So
根本上师
the root guru assimilate all of the 3 jewels, and then if you ignore the root guru
上师也是跟你一样，
and you
你
take
付出多少，
root guru lightly,
给你多少。
then you would get however much you give, however much you take out. So if you haphazard about the root guru, then the root guru is also haphazard
根
about
本
you.
上师也是看你付不
And then if you see the root guru as poo, then the root guru see you as poo too.
你给根本上师多少的心，
So how much of your heart you give to your root guru, then the root guru will give you as much.
就像大扣大响，
So
扣小
it's that when you ring hard, then it would sound very loudly, and then if you hit softly, then it would sound softly, and then if you
声
don't
音就很大，
hit the bell, then there's no sound.
敲的响，
It's
声音就小。
just like when you
不敲钟，
hit the bell. So if you hit it hard, the sound would be loud, and then if you don't hit it, of course there's no sound.
啊，你只要秒
Everything is
那你
reciprocate. If you undermine Padma Kumara, then you should not be in Tribhuta school. Then you can go your head.
摸一碗胃，讲得粗一点，去你妈的大！
If I say it more directly, then just go your way, because you have no respect toward the three roots, then what are you doing at True Buddha School? Then you have to wait till the next life. So that's my teaching on Padma Kumara. A joke from Taiwan. Getting up in the morning, I was shocked by the stock market. Because Taiwanese stock market, what's going on this past few days? Did you see? So you're all clean, eh? Nobody reacted. You didn't even watch TV? So in the morning, we are shocked by the stock market. At noon, we are shocked by the pandemic. At night, we are shocked by the Taiwan power because they lost electric power. It's hard to live days like this. I want to jump into the river, but there's no water in the river. Water should be coming soon. This is also Taiwan joke. Printing money. The bandits taking advantage of the New Year's festival. New Year's past, it should be Dragon Boat Festival, to print the counterfeit money. And one of them said, let's print $2,000 bills. In Taiwan, 2,000 NT dollars. The other one said, 2,000? People don't use it very much. It's easy to be discovered. Finally, they decided to print $1,500 bills. But in Taiwan, they don't have 1,500 NT dollar bills. And they were so happy that they got $500 more than the $1,000 bill. So finally, they went to a remote place and found like a battle palm stall, and they used the $1,500 bill to buy $100 worth of battle nut. But they cried because the battle nut lady gave them back two $700 bills. They're all counterfeit. In this world, as I said, when they're the real ones, they're also fake ones. But I've said the statement, the real ones cannot be faked, and the fake ones cannot be made real. We have to have the wisdom eyes to observe. Many things need wisdom eyes, the eyes of wisdom, in order to discern clearly. Otherwise, it's easy to be tricked.
现在我们进行你问我答。
Now we will do the you ask and I answer.
Australia.
This is from Australia. Asked by Lian Hua Wenjun.
感恩你一直以来的教导。
Grandmaster, thank you for your teachings, blessings, and protection. With your blessing, once I received the empowerment in Australia, the empowerment of one character, Golden Wheel Dharma practice. In your book, number 68, The Marvels of All Marvels of Tantrayana, in the article on Manjushri Sword Shield visualization, you wrote, Manjushri Youth Wheel Performance Mantra Dharma Practice. This is the one character mantra of Manjushri. It is Om Brin or Om Chiling, which is also the completion mantra. When chanting the completion mantra, one may visualize a pond. At its center, a stalk with 3 branches. The center one is white lotus, and youthful Manjushri sits on top of it, looking very young. He has 5 head bumps and golden body, and his dark green, seated on a half lotus position with his right leg extended downward, held up by the lotus blossom. On the right lotus is Samantabhadra, endowed with all marks of perfection. His body is purplish green, he's wearing dark green outfit, his left hand is holding wish-fulfilling jewel, and his right hand holds a white duster. On the lotus on the left is Avalokiteswara with the body as white as the moon, very majestic. Her left hand is holding a white lotus and her right hand is holding a Vajra duster. Grandmaster, in book number 247, the talisman of Lian Seng wrote on the one character Vajra Dharma practice. The mantra Om Blung, its visualization and its mudra, golden light mudra. The practice of Tibetan Tantrayana involves 6 syllable mudra and visualization. 3 in 1. Could you please teach us one? In the practice of the one character golden wheel Dhamma practice, is there a one character golden wheel mudra, or do we just form the mudra for the golden light? 2. When we practice enter me and I enter, do we follow the following? Visualization of Manjushri sword shield, 6 syllable, mantra sound and mantra wheel, and the 3 great bodhisattvas entering into my body to eradicate my karma and radiate brilliant light. Thank you, Grandmaster, for your teaching. Lian Hua Wenjin, with gratitude. In the book 247, Lian Seng's talisman, Golden Light Talisman, In Tantrayana, there is also a Dharma practice called the one character golden wheel practice, which is very similar to this practice. Visualize the one mantra character placed at the practitioner's crown, revolving and radiating light. The mantra Om Brum 108 times, and form the mudra of the golden light mudra. The mantra, and due to the transliteration, one of the guru that I took refuge in, Master Pufang, taught us the one character golden wheel mantra. We chanted Om Blim. That's what we chant now, right? That's according to the transmission of Master Pufang. And the other one, Om Brulanjali, was also transmitted by Master Pufang to myself. So Om Blin, also transmitted by Master Pufang. And Tibetan, there's also sound like this, Om Tsling. Om Tsling. Om Tsling. Om Tsling. And the more accurate pronunciation, Om Brum. So what the Guru taught me, the other Guru taught me Om Brum. Om Blin is what we often chant, was transmitted by Master Pufang, but Om Brum was transmitted by another Guru. And the question, in the practice of the one character golden wheel Dharma practice, is there a one character golden wheel mudra? One character golden wheel mantra. You can read it in my book. My book number 247th, Lian Seng's Talisman. Inside it, there's an article on open transmission of the golden light talisman. Golden light talisman. There is a mantra character there. It's written, and then you place it on top of your head. Cannot be spoken, and it's revolving, and you continually chant Om Brum, Om Brum, Om Brum, radiating light. So the mantra character continues to revolve, and you continue to chant, and the character radiating light. Anyone that practices this Dharma, please raise your hand. One character golden wheel Dharma practice. Anybody that practices this Dharma practice? Nobody raised his hand. Nobody knows about the golden light mudra? That's right. the one that I form frequently when I form the mudra above me and then open it to shine upon myself. The golden light is radiated upon myself. His question: in the practice of the one character golden wheel Dharma practice, is there a one character golden wheel mudra, or do we just form the mudra for the golden light? Yes, it's fine if you just form the golden light mudra, because the one character golden wheel Dharma practice, which is Om Brum, Om Brum or Om Blin or Om Tsling, all these three are the same mantra, and you form this mudra above your head, radiating light to bless yourself, and you visualize the mantra character revolving and continue to chant this mantra. Now, this is the mantra character. You place this character above your head, revolving, and you form the golden light or golden wheel mudra, which is the same as the golden light mudra. That's all there is. And do I need to visualize the bodhisattvas to enter me and I enter them? And the visualization of Manjushri, sword, shield, sit silver, mantra sound, mantra wheel, and the three great bodhisattvas entering into my body to eradicate my karma and radiate bright light. Do I need to do the enter me and I enter, which is the bodhisattvas entering into your body? There are three bodhisattvas, one stalk with three lotus blossoms. At the center, Manjushri Bodhisattva; to the right, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva; to the left, Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. And do we need to make these three bodhisattvas to enter into your body and radiating light in your Dharma practice? In your Dharma practice, do you need to visualize? What my guru transmitted to me did not include enter me and I enter. It's just a Dharma practice so that your body can emit light, that the three bodhisattvas radiate light upon you, and it becomes the mantra character of the one character golden wheel revolving above your head, and you continually chant Om Brum, Om Brum, Om Brum, and the light continues to radiate, and you form the golden light mudra, and you visualize the mantra character continues to revolve on top of your head, and you continue to chant Om Brum, Om Brum, Om Brum. That's fine. There's no enter me and I enter visualization. The three great bodhisattvas entering our body and radiate bright light. That's good enough. It's a Dhamma practice, a method to emit bright light. The next question from England. Injie, asked by Lianhua Injie from England, Amitabha. When I was little, for some special reason, I was able to chant and memorize the Sanskrit version of Mahakarunadharani. Later on, I chanted the Chinese version more. A few days ago, all of a sudden, I felt like chanting the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani again. So I chanted it in my heart. Typically, in my daily practice, I don't chant Mahakarunadharani. But this few days, suddenly, I wanted to chant the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani. Okay, Master, can you please tell me why this is? Should I continue? Or any advice? He or she meant that he or she chanted the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani and then chanted the Chinese Mahakarunadharani, but this few days she especially wanted to chant the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani. And he asked me why. Or any special instruction? Is there any special instruction or any special? If this question is asked of you, what would you answer? You say, you are you and I'm I. Because you are not me and I'm not you. And you are asking me why you want to chant Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani? You might as well ask me, what is it that you want to eat recently? What are you thinking recently? What kind of question is this? Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani. Let me ask Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, because first Lianhua Injie from England. Why all of a sudden he wants to chant the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani? Is there any special meaning to it? Please say so if there is. The answer is very marvelous. Why? Because you want to. The answer is, why do I want to chant the Sanskrit Mahakarunadharani? Because you want to. Any revelation? Any special meaning to it? his or her answer was very strange. The Buddha said, in his subconscious, his thought of childhood reappeared. So you wanted to chant Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani? Yeah, go ahead. That's fine. There's no why. In your subconscious, it's open and you want to chant the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani. Because your subconscious is opened. And your subconscious is your revelation. So it's fine that you chant Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani or the Chinese Mahakaruna Dharani or the Tibetan Mahakaruna Dharani or the Japanese Mahakaruna Dharani. That's the answer. That's very difficult to answer. The second question, after chanting the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani inside it, I also chanted Singamukha, especially the Sanskrit phrase. In Chinese it is in Chinese. That's in Chinese. Is my understanding correct? If it is, then is Singamukha also Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva? And is Singamukha also Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva? And Singamukha's mantra is Ajasama Laja Sata Lasa Malaya Pe. Who's able to chant Singamukha's mantra? Of course, that's correct. Of course. How can I chant it wrong? I'm asking if any one of you often chant Singamukha's mantra. Yeah. I heard that the power of Singamuka's mantra is very powerful. And he or she said, chanting Singamuka, is this one Singamuka's mantra? No. That's Singamuka's mantra. Ajasama Lajasata Lasa Malaya Pe. But he says Sapo Maha Asitoye Sapo. He or she said that's Singamuka. That's strange. I know when I was young, I read a book called The Great the forms of the great compassion, that each phrase represents a Buddha and Bodhisattva. Is there Singamuka in it? The greatest impression was when I read the great compassion appearance. There was Asvagosa, Nagarjuna inside it. Asvagosa and Nagarjuna. And Asvagosa was Nagarjuna's guru several generations above. So after Asvagosa transmitted to several generations before to Nagarjuna. So in this great compassion appearance, there were the names of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and in it there are Asvaghosha and Nagarjuna, but I never read anything about Singamuka. Where did he or she get it? Lianhua Yingjie. He or she should check on his or her brain what's inside it. Even the Mahakaruni Dharani that's on the Mahakaruna Dharani that's on the internet does not include this Sapo Maha Asitoye Sapo. Let's ask Golden Mother. In the Sanskrit Mahakaruna Dharani, is there Singamuka inside those mantras? I know Singamuka is related to Guru Padmasambhava, and Guru Padmasambhava's Yidam is Singamuka, and Guru Padmasambhava's protector is Singamuka, and Guru Padmasambhava's root guru is also Singamuka. So I would like to ask, inside the Mahakaruna Dharani or the Great Compassion Dharani, does it include Singamuka? Is Singamuka Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva? Okay, the answer's here. Guess. You said no. I said yes. You said no, huh? I will not give you the correct answer. Now it's like this. Golden Mother told me, would tell us in the dream that Lianhua Yinjie from England, in your dream you would see Grandmaster, and Grandmaster will tell you if Singamukha is Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. I will tell you yes or no. So I will not tell them, but I will tell you in your dream the correct answer, if it is yes or no. I will give you answer in your dream, because when I give spiritual consultation to people, I will tell you in your dream when I don't want to answer or when I don't have the answer. I don't understand this joke. The dying grandma told the grandson, I will die in a few minutes, so I hope that you would inherit my wealth, villa, farms, and lots of money. There's lots of numbers here, 222, 389, 630. That's the amount of the cash. And the grandson said, wow, I didn't know that you have a farm and such great wealth. Where is it? And the grandma used her last breath and said, in my Facebook. Is that real or fake? So there are real things and fake things in the world. There are two old people that knew each other for a long time. And one time the old man asked the old lady, do you want to marry me? And the lady thought about it and replied, yes. On the second morning, the old man could not remember what the old lady said. So finally he called her and asked, and the old lady thought about it and said, I said yes. Yes. And the old man was very happy. But didn't he know that the old lady said, good thing that you called me, otherwise I don't remember who proposed to me. Two elderlies have severe memory loss. Someone recommended that you wear masks even at home, not to prevent the virus, but to prevent eating. Now we will expound on the far cause. So, near cause and the far cause. Divided into empowerment and the path. And because of the ultimate empowerment and the path. What is the path? It is the path of the ultimate suchness. The path of ultimate suchness, as in the verse, in quotes, the Vajra wave path, end quote. Its meaning is combined later and can also be said as in the verse, in quotes, the path of interested purity, end quote. The interested refers to the three channels, the entrance, abiding, and exit of qi. The entering qi, the abiding qi, and the exiting qi. The three poisons of afflictions, the three doors of body, speech, and mind, and the three realms, etc. Any path that can purify is called the Vajra wave empowerment. Second, empowerment. It referred to the fourth empowerment, as in the verse, in quotes, the ultimate of the fourth empowerment of the body, speech, and mind, end quote. Its meaning will be explained later. The Vajra wave path. In expounding Lamdre, it mentioned about far cause. What is a far cause? All the qi, the entering qi and exiting qi, and the qi that stays inside the body, which is the abiding qi. Entrance, abiding, and exit. Three kinds of qi. Qi enters, stays inside the body, and exits the body. And this qi transforms into the Vajra wave path. And what is the Vajra wave path? Simply said, when I close my eyes, I would see lights being radiated, and the lights are like waves, trembling, slightly trembling like waves, right in front of you, appearing. And you pay attention to the center of the waves. There would appear a Yidam and Pure Land. The Yidam and Pure Land will appear there. From my personal experience, what is Vajra wave path? When I expounded on the development stages of Tantrayana, I had the vision of Tsongkhapa. Guru Tsongkhapa appeared to me, and he radiated light upon me to expound on the development stages of Tantrayana. And When Tsongkhapa appeared, around him was this Vajra waves, all around him. The same with your spiritual cultivation. When you're pure, for the entering, abiding, and exiting qi, those are all Vajra waves. Sometimes your whole body would become the Vajra waves. That's why the 3 poisons of afflictions will be eradicated. The 3 doors of body, speech, and mind, the 3 realms, the realm of no desire, no form, the realm of form, the realm of desire. 3 realms. Any path that can purify is called the Vajra wave path. The ones that can purify the 3 poisons of afflictions, or the 3 doors of body, speech, and mind, or to purify greed, anger, and delusion. And recently, a purification method in the future, there would be purification altar inside the temples, like inside the Lizang temples, and then they use the brooms. This represents the broom. With one sweep, we sweep away the afflictions. With the second sweep, we sweep away all the bad lucks. Like if you suffer from bad lucks, with the second sweep, we sweep away all bad lucks. And the third sweep, to sweep away all karma. And you eradicate all kinds of karma from your body. Auspicious and wish-fulfilled health, longevity, and great fortunes coming. Why do we have to do 3 times? The first sweep to eradicate afflictions, the second sweep to eradicate the bad lucks, and the third one is the most important one, to eradicate all of your karma. Then you're purified. Once you're purified, your fortune will come to you. Then you would be healthy and live a long life. Then your afflictions will be gone. That's called purification. So by sweeping like this is a kind of purification. You sweep on the back of a person. So anyone with bad lucks should be purified. And here in Lamdre, it also talks about purification. The Vajra wave path can also be set in the path of interested purity. And interested refers to the 3 channels. The 3 channels and 7 chakras. And the entrance, abiding, and exit of qi. Also to sweep away the 3 poisons of afflictions, greed, anger, and delusion, and the 3 doors of body, speech, and mind, and the 3 realms. They're all purified. Any path that can purify is called the Vajra wave path. That's the meaning of this excerpt. So in the future, inside our Lizang temples, there's the purification altar. If you feel you have so many worries and problems, then you use Vajrasattva mantra. Om Beja Sato Hum, the shortest. And Om Beja Sato Ahombe is rather long, or you chant the 100-syllable mantra. 100,000 times of 100-syllable mantra. And you have to chant it yourself, and then you can purify yourself and others. And you use the broom to purify the person that wants to be purified. This is a very important purification Dharma practice, and I wrote it in my book, Thousands of Dharma Vessels. It's a very special, extraordinary purification method that belongs to Buddha school. And in the future, as I thought, at every New Year, many people would line up in front of the Lechang temples for thousands or hundreds of miles. That's a bit of exaggeration. For miles, they all lined up in the early morning of the New Year's Day to receive that, and it works. So the word spread, and it became sensational that you had a really bad year this year. So you want to change your faith. And how? Go to Buddha school temples that especially help change your fate and destiny. So on New Year's Day, everybody go to change their destinies, to cleanse away the bad lucks and bad fate. And so the good fortunes will come, health will come, and those that have too much worries and problems all will be swept away. So, and karma too will be gone by the power of Vajrasattva. We do this. It's better than like getting seed money and to carry with them to gain money. It's not as meaningful as this, because by purifying your karma, then your good fortune will naturally come. That's what I thought of. I created this purification method. If you can be truly purified, as mentioned above, when you reach the 12th ground of Bodhisattvahood, it's called the perfect purity. It's already the ultimate. The empowerment at that time is actually the empowerment of the pure body, speech, and mind. That empowerment is also very important. It's called the ultimate empowerment, and also the 4th level empowerment, and also the completion empowerment. Of the body, speech, and mind. It's to eradicate greed, anger, and delusion. I thought the most painful thing on earth was love. It turned out it's pandemic. It really is. Everything has changed. Now I would like to recommend
假期呀，假期呢，最佳的旅游景点，给大
The
家
best tour points of interest
最佳的旅游景点，
for the holidays.
阳台峰。
The first one
你家里面
is to climb
有阳台，
on the peak of your balcony.
风景，
So if you live on an apartment building, you
你可以
go to your deck
山
and see the peak. And the second one to climb on your pillow mountain.
也是一个很好的景点啊。
That's also very
它是
good,
枕头山啊，
a very good scenery.
你的
And
是的放水，你就看到了
you
大瀑布。
you go take shower, and that's the
你想
bathing waterfall.
浴缸啊，
And then if you want to swim, then you fill your bathtub,
浴缸湖，
and that's called the bathtub lake.
知道吗？
What can we say?
疫情那么
Because of the COVID-19, you cannot go anywhere.
景点，
So all you can do is to find these 4 points of interest to
家里啊，
travel.
你的浴室就可以看到瀑布。
At your shower, you can see the waterfall. At your bathtub, you can see a lake. You go to your deck, and you can see the scenery. Now you climb your pillows, and you sleepwalk or sleep climb.
这个也说的也是，从小玩到大的剪刀、石头布，大家知道，剪刀我们从小
We play the paper, scissor, and rock.
石头
Scissor, rock, and
输了
paper.
脱裤裤
If you lose, you take off your pants.
剪刀石头布，从来就没有发现，原来就是520。对呀、
I never knew that it turned out to be 520.
零
That's true,
520呢就是我爱你啊。
which is the play of words for I love you in Chinese.
我们从小
Now we all know.
怪不得我这个 kindergarten 幼稚园的时候就有女朋友，
So that's why
在玩剪刀
I have girlfriend even from kindergarten, because we were playing this I love you, I love you. Happy festival, I love
这
you.
个是给你我的小星星，给你我的小星星，因为有
To
你
give you my little star,
的意义，
because there's you. My life is meaningful.
爱
520, I love you. And one more.
9420
9 4
9420是什么？
20.
就是爱你啊，
What does it mean? I love you.
没有别人，就是爱你。
Nobody. Love you.
我花姐啊，我幼稚园，我真的我幼稚园，我幼稚园
Really, when I was
一个小女孩，
in kindergarten, there was a little girl sitting next to me,
我的那个滚
and she was using the powder
啊，就碰，
puffer,
然后就我坐在那里，我坐得很姿势很端正，
and I was sitting upright and did not look sideways.
学生怎么可以
I was a kindergarten
七八糟
student. I had to be proper and upright.
弄那个碰
But she was putting on her powder on her face, and then she did that on my face too.
到最后我们变成好朋友。
So we became good friends.
他就是林彦义，
And she was Lin Yan Yu, the last name Lin. I still remember in kindergarten, my girlfriend was called Lin Yan Yi. And she brought me to her home. And her mother saw me and said, "Oh, you brought your boyfriend home?" In my life, in this life, I've been harmed so badly by this "I love you." How can I free myself? I ask for your help, please. Now I'm old. When Sutongpo was 60, he sent away all his wives and concubines, and he only had one attendant by his side. When you read Sutongpo biography, you would know when he was 60, he sent away all of his close ones. Why? Let me tell you, in your dream. And I am 77 in Taiwanese years. I'm almost 76 in the full years. June 27th or May 18th of the lunar calendar. So I'm almost 76, sorry. I'm almost 76. How should I live my life? It's very tough every day, and yet I still have to live on. It's all harmed by this "I love you." Om Mani Padme Hum.